got some good times knocking upon your front door.
Welcome, everyone, to Make Your Day Richer. I am Richard Wilmore, and I'm here with Caroline West. Good afternoon, Caroline. How are you?
Good afternoon. I'm really well, thank you. Thanks so much for having me on the show.
Well, thanks for being here. I'm excited to talk about the art you're making and why you make it and where this love of sustainable art came from. So where did that love of sustainable art come from?
Well, sustainability is something that's always been really important to me. I just think we're such a throwaway society. And so I'm always just trying to incorporate things that I would usually throw away or that would decay and transform them into art, giving them a new purpose.
When did you decide, I'm not just going to go buy canvases, I'm going to use what's already around? And when did you start picking out, I want to try that and I want to try this?
I think it started, I painted when I was younger, and then I started again properly about 2 or 3 years ago. And I was painting on canvases, and then my husband and I started collecting pallet wood. You know, if you have a delivery and you get the pallet. So we rescue those from the side of the road, and he sort of cuts them up and makes them into canvases. And it kind of just snowballed from there. So from that, I just started thinking on other things that I would usually throw away that I could maybe use as a canvas.
I went through you need to go to Caroline's Instagram, her website, which will all be up there. But I just want to show some of the stuff that you are creating because it's so. Are these actual leaves?
Yep, they're real leaves I've pressed and preserved.
Oh my gosh. How long does that take? And how tiny of a paintbrush do you have?
The preserving takes a while. There's probably a really scientific way of doing it, but I tend to put them in a big book and slide them under my husband's side of the bed so he presses them while he's sleeping.
See, art doesn't have to be expensive. This is what I keep telling people. You use what you have.
Absolutely. Exactly. And it's just, quite small brushes and a lot of squinting's involved.
Mm-hmm. What are you finding? What are people saying about this when you're doing an art show or showing your art? Because it's so unique.
I've had really positive feedback. Lots of people can't believe their leaves. I also paint on reused tea bags. They've been really popular over here. I mean, the British love their tea, don't they? So they've been really popular here. I've started painting a series of British landmarks on British tea bags, and I've had lots of really positive feedback. It's been sort of in the media over here. So just really good and really positive. I think people are kind of just really intrigued by the whole idea of say painting on things you'd usually throw away.
Do you ever get oh, she also has dogs. Can you grab one of them? Because they're so cute. Do we get to see one, or are they too far away?
I can show you the pug. That will be the noisy one. There we go.
Oh, what's his name or her name?
Her name's Ruby. But she's deaf, so you can call her anything you like.
All right, fine. Well, thanks for being on the show, Ruby. Do you ever have people hey, can I send you a tea bag that you could custom for me, your own? That would be fun.
I've had people ask for commissions that they want certain things painted on them. So I've had quite a few of those. It depends on whether it's something I think I could fit on a tea bag. Not a lot of space.
Right. I want to show some of your other stuff because it's just beautiful.
Thank you.
Where do you get inspiration from?
I'm always inspired by nature. I love nature. I love being outside in it. I just think it's so. It replenishes your soul, doesn't it? And it's endlessly inspirational. So I tend to, most of my art is based on nature.
Yeah, you're getting double the fulfillment. Art, which is so healing, nature, so healing. Can you talk about that side of it and the mental, emotional well-being that art can bring?
Yes, I mean, I suffered from burnout 2 years ago in my previous job. And so I ended up quitting that job to pursue being an artist, and art on my journey has just been so healing for me. I think it's such a mindful thing. When you're painting, you're not thinking about anything else. I'm literally just focused on that. So personally for me, it's just really helped me in my journey of recovery and just to kind of finding myself and what brings me joy.
Did you ever imagine that your life would be just you as an artist? Was that always a one day, or was that no, this is what I'm going to do?
I think for a long time it was just one day. It's one of those things in the back of your mind. It's just one of those, well, I'd love to do it, but until you actually, I think until I actually reached that point where I burnt out, I'd had enough. And then I was like, do you know what, there's got to be more than life to this. And I think I need to be authentic to myself, follow my heart and do what brings me joy.
Yeah. Do you do any this? I don't even think I saw this on your website. Maybe I missed it. But do you teach art at all? Like, do you have workshops? Do you work with other people, or are you just making art, like the art to put it out?
Yes, I teach an art class, and mine's based on, basically it's based on process over product. So it's just about enjoying the process of art. It really doesn't matter what it turns out like. I mean, I say that, but I will get annoyed if mine doesn't turn out like that. I won't tell anyone else that. But
the really good artists always say that it doesn't matter what it turns out, and then they have beautiful pieces. Yeah.
Human.
Yeah. I always tell people most of my art gets hung on the walls of a garbage can, because it's not about that for me. It's not about putting it out there to try to sell. It's about what it feels like to make art.
Absolutely. What it just does, it's just, and most people who come to my classes just say they just find it so relaxing, and they're just in the moment painting, enjoying that, not thinking about the 101 other things you've usually got on your mind during the day. So yeah, I think it's just a really good experience, really good for your mental health and your well-being.
If someone's just getting into art or not into art, but thinks they want to use that as, a form of for their mental health, what are some tips that you can give? Obviously, use what's around you, but to an easy way that people could start making art today.
I just think you don't need to go out and buy loads of expensive stuff. When I started again, I literally bought the cheapest paints I could find, the cheapest canvases. But then again, you don't need a canvas. You can save bits of cardboard that come in packaging. It doesn't have to be an expensive hobby. I think when you're starting out, just use what you've got. And if you have to buy anything, I would just go for cheaper stuff to start off with. Yeah. And just enjoy the process of doing it rather than getting too caught up in having all the equipment.
So smart. Is you also are part of a book that we've been talking about a lot on this show called Beyond the Ordinary. We've had quite a few of the authors on there. When did you get involved in this project?
Well, I've been working with Mandy Nicholson in her creative mastermind since the beginning of the year, just because I really want to try and propel my art business forward. So for me, I think getting a mentor and being with a group of people who are totally invested in what you're doing really helps support you in your business. So I started working with her, and then when the book opportunity came up, I just thought, you know what, being a published author's been another dream of mine. So you've got to take these opportunities when they come up.
Yeah, and the book, it's called Beyond the Ordinary. It's the 30 authors are part of this.
There's 30 of us.
You all have different chapters without giving it away. So you have to go buy the book. It's available on Amazon. But can you talk a little bit about what your chapter is about?
Yeah, my chapter is called Chasing Butterflies, and it's about my journey from burnout to rediscovering myself and following my joy and my passion.
What did you discover about yourself while writing for this book?
I think documenting your journey and getting your story out there is really important. It's quite sort of a healing experience in itself, just writing about it. And I think people's stories are so important, because there's so many stories in that book that there's going to be something for everyone. And you can, when you read other people's stories, you can really relate to them, see yourself in them. And if it helps anyone else on their journey to sort of think, you know what, maybe I could do that, then it's definitely worth doing and worth reading. It's
been out for what, 2 weeks now? A week and a half.
Yeah,
number one bestseller. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I could say best-selling author.
Yes. You'll have to update your website now. Were you at a launch party?
There was. Unfortunately, I couldn't go, but we did have. There was a launch event. Yes. At Social Impact Live. So.
Yeah, that looked like it was a really fun time. Did you celebrate at all? Was there a celebration on your end then, if you were there?
I had a takeout. Celebrate with my husband and the dogs.
Good. Does it make you want to write more?
Absolutely. Yeah. I've got quite a few ideas in the pipeline. And at the moment, I'm working on a book of poetry about tea with my tea bag art. So,
wow. That's so cool. What is the best way for people to follow you and connect with you and find your art?
Well, I've got my website, and you can also connect with me on social media. I'm on Instagram and Facebook.
That's beautiful. Yeah, your website alone is a work of art. And just going through there, what I really wanted to do was just pull up your website here and just go piece by piece and be like, okay, tell me about that piece. Okay, tell me about that piece. Tell me. It's so, and once you know, like it's such beautiful art, and then once you know that it's on a tiny little thing, it makes it even more spectacular, I think.
Thank you. That's so kind. I do really enjoy it. It's been in my art room with my dogs, loud music, messy hair, and a cup of tea, and I'm in heaven.
What do you love most about your life right now? That probably.
That, and just I think the freedom now to do what I really love, and to actually think, do you know what? I look sometimes in my life and think I'm actually making this work. I'm making a living out of it. I'm doing something that brings people joy. I just feel like my purpose with my art is just to bring a little bit of joy and beauty into people's lives, and I just love the feeling that I'm doing that.
Have you gone anything smaller than the tea bag?
I have painted on pumpkin seeds, which are
gosh.
really tiny.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
My husband and
Amazing.
I were making pumpkin soup last year, I think. And I was like, oh, I usually would roast the tea bags, but I'm like, do you know what? I bet I could paint on those. So.
Wow. What about the largest piece?
I do paint on large canvases, and I have painted on really large. My husband's made really large ones out of pallet wood, so almost like a meter by meter. I've painted on that size as well. But I tend to go from one to the other. I'll have a phase of small painting and then feel like I need a bit more freedom.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on finding joy in life and doing it for yourself. I love that. I love when people recognize that it's time for something new and time to do something for themselves. So congratulations on that, on the book, on being such a beautiful, amazing artist. Oh, I'm so jealous of you. I want to throw one more. Look at these. Just stunning.
They're a lot older, those ones as well. They're some of my older ones. So.
What are you working on right now?
At the moment, I'm still doing little tea bag paintings in my series of British landmarks. So that's what I'm working on at the moment.
Oh, beautiful. Caroline, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me on. It's really lovely to be able to sort of talk about my art and hopefully showcase it and that people enjoy it.
Oh, it's so good. And the book is called Beyond the Ordinary. It's available on Amazon right now. So go get that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back after this, everyone.
Tired of harsh chemicals in your home? Let's change that. At EcoGlow Cleaning, we bring eco-friendly expertise right to your doorstep. We will make your day richer by bringing a glow to your home or office. For over 20 years, EcoGlow Cleaning has been the trusted choice for professional cleaning services in the Charlotte area. From deep cleaning to regular maintenance, EcoGlow Cleaning offers a wide range of services. All services are tailored to your needs and schedule. Our eco-friendly products ensure a healthy and safe environment for you and your family, including your pets. For a free quote, visit our website at www.ecoglowcleaning.com or give us a call at 704-777-9768. EcoGlow Cleaning is a proud sponsor of Make Your Day Richer TV.
Are you an independent creative looking to take your career to the next level? Whether you're an author, illustrator, or thinking about getting into this industry, it's time to step into the spotlight at the Inkpreneurs Summit 2024. This November 1st and 2nd in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, we're bringing together the best minds in the publishing industry for 2 days of unparalleled learning and intimate networking. From hands-on workshops with industry experts to interactive networking mixers, you'll get the tools, connections, and insights to turn your creativity into a thriving business. And that's not all. Our Fresh Ink Pavilion is the place for new and emerging authors to showcase and sell their books, right in front of passionate readers and industry pros who are ready to support your journey. Plus, meet our incredible lineup of speakers sharing your secrets to success in publishing and beyond. Don't miss out. Secure your spot today and get ready to elevate your creative career. Visit inkpreneursummit.com to register. Let's give your creativity the success it deserves. See you in Winston-Salem.
We'll be at the Inkpreneur Summit doing a couple different speeches, a breakout session. I've got some props that I just ordered. It's going to be a really fun time. So if you are a writer, a creator, and want to come to Winston-Salem, go to entrepreneursummit.com and hang out with us there. Please. It'll be so much fun. So much fun. Hey, thank you for 55,000 views and downloads of this show. I can't thank you enough. All the people that watch this, share it, support it in so many different ways. It warms my heart every day, and I'm so glad I get to do this and introduce you to people like Caroline. And so tomorrow we've got another show because we're here every day, and we're doing the Mindful Pathway with Sarah Clapper tomorrow. It's going to be a great interview with her, and see what else we have in store for you. All right. I want to thank Eco Glow Cleaning for sponsoring this program. I appreciate it. You saw their commercial, so if you are in the Charlotte area, make sure you check them out. They're actually my house cleaners, and they're coming tomorrow. And the day they come is always the best day of my entire life because I don't want to do it. And then I get to just do this and then have an amazing clean house when I get there. So there you go. All right, everyone, have a great day. Go make your day richer. Go make someone else's day richer. You've made mine by watching the show, and I love you for it. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.